Hello, I'm Mark from We Know Data, and as Claris have just announced a new release of FileMaker version 2024, I thought I'd put together some of my thoughts about the features that I'm most excited about in the new release. The first new feature I wanted to talk about is Let's Encrypt, which is now supported by FileMaker Server, which is fantastic news. If you're not familiar with Let's Encrypt, it is a tremendous service that is provided by the Internet Security Research Group, who provide SSL certificates completely free for users. They also have a user-friendly way of setting them up and handling renewals, and it's long been a request from developers for Claris to implement into FileMaker. They've listened, and it is now possible on FileMaker Server to use system scripts to schedule renewals and also to set up initial certificate requests as well. One thing to bear in mind is that it is only available for Mac OS and Ubuntu, so unfortunately Windows users can't take advantage of it. But if you're a Mac or a Linux user, you're in business. The next new feature I wanted to talk about isn't really a new feature, but it is a significant enhancement of an existing feature. The Execute FileMaker Data API script step now supports write operations. This is a game changer for a lot of developers. Now, when FileMaker 19 was introduced, it allowed the application to access the FileMaker Data API, which was previously only available for external systems. So in doing that, it then allowed users to query data from within FileMaker, which is fantastic. One frustration for a lot of developers was that they weren't able to actually write data within FileMaker. And that was a request that was put to the Claris team, and Claris have again responded and made it possible to access it from the calculation engine, which is great news. I know a lot of developers who are very happy about this, and I'm sure they can't wait to get started on it. The final new feature of FileMaker 2024 that I wanted to shine a spotlight onto is the semantic search feature, which sees Claris continuing their investment in helping users to leverage the power of AI for their solutions. So what is semantic search? Good question. It is basically the ability for your search engine to understand the intention of a search rather than being very specific about the search term that you're searching for. So, you know, in FileMaker previously, when you type in a search request, it is looking just for that search. Now, you can do some more useful things like including wildcard searches to search for things before or after the search term, but it's still only going to return the search term that you're looking for. And that doesn't really help if the other users are typing in slightly different data. So, for example, if you're looking for red trainers and your other users have typed in scarlet shoes, you're never going to get it. What semantic search can do is understand the intention of the search, and they will rank the search results on similarity and then return ones around what they believe that you're searching for, which is super useful. So what they've done is they've included some new AI calculation functions and some new script steps to set up semantic search to allow all of this to be possible, which is basically going to mean that you're going to get access to your data in a much quicker, a much more useful way. Now, they are only my top 3 features of FileMaker 2024, but there are a bunch of others that are included in the release. If you want to read more about it, then I'm going to put a link to the We Know Data blog post that I've written, and also a link to Claris's release notes and a download to the free trial of FileMaker 2024 as well. So download it yourself and get cracking.